Welcome back to Dead Rising, shoppers. In this part, clean up on aisle everywhere.
Now we've actually seen that the construction worker hard hats do mitigate bullet damage quite a bit.
In like an overly ridiculous way, yeah. Although, I mean, not totally unrealistic, because you gotta figure, like, anything that sends the bullet off of just a straight path from where it's ejected from the gun barrel might cause the shooter to miss the target.
Right.
In which case, yeah, a helmet, just like in Saving Private Ryan, where you had the lucky bastard moment during the D-Day invasion, yeah, those helmets were designed to block bullets, and sometimes they did.
Ooh, lettuce.
Let us fill you up.
Now, each of the food items that we can find in this fence will heal us for at least 1 point, right?
Correct. Every food in this game will recover at least 1 unit of health. It's just that some food items are more efficient than others. Because every single food item in this game takes up 1 slot in your inventory. Orange juice has the equivalent of 4 minimum health food items because it recovers 4 units of health at a time. So, better be ready to pack a lot of liquid, like milk or coffee creamer, because these will keep you alive. Yes. Gentlemen, let us drink. Shinji, stop crying.
Alright. So, with most of the, with a good portion of the zombies dead here, I was hoping that we could, just make progress towards where we're supposed to be going, specifically the security room.
What are you talking about? Supposed to be going? Gerdat, we're free. We're free. We're free of objectives. We're free of.
But we are attempting to escort Shinji and you in order to gain an additional level, so we could get additional stats.
In theory,
actually make Frank West more capable.
Yeah, we definitely want Frank West to be more capable, because right now he kind of sucks. I mean, sure, he has 1 more unit of health than his starting health, but he still sucks. Oh, yeah.
Okay, so the Queen. How do we actually perform the Queen execute?
By throwing the jar with the Queen in it at zombies, of course.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because whether you throw the jar with the Queen in it, because Frank just happens to have an infinite supply of bug-catching jars up his butt that he could just stuff the Queen into over and over again, you either throw it or you huck it to the ground right in front of you. That's how you use it. You cannot use it any other ways.
So are we going to successfully find the somersault kick?
No, and the reason why I insert the somersault kick as one of the few loading screens that we're going to see during this playthrough is that's how you beat the final boss of the game. The final boss of the game is a freaking army sergeant or general or whatever, and you have to fight him with your bare hands. But how do you do that if you don't have jack for freaking moveset? And the answer is simple. You have to level up Frank enough so that he learns the hand-to-hand combat moves that will allow him to take on Brock, the final boss of, the final boss of Dead Rising, because he's in overtime mode.
Okay. But how do we deal with his Onyx then?
Heh. That would be his tank, and we do that by using a tank of our own.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, at this point, it would behoove your video game commentators, Mr. Gerdat and Mr. Cloud, especially Mr. Cloud, because Mr. Gerdat doesn't know this game that well, to fill in the blanks. Because the truth of the matter, the zombies, where they come from, who's behind it, what are we supposed to do about them, that information is now lost on us. We are now locked on one of 2 endings of the game. You can either get the B ending or the D ending.
So is C technically the canon ending then, where Frank finds out everything but is unable to escape?
No, I think you would also just get the D ending if you had the truth, but you didn't make it to the helipad on time. Because that ending is always possible. Just whatever you do, don't save the game if it really gets to that point. Remember, your penis is your friend. It will guide you to the truth. Ah, what a beautiful day.
So, I mean, now that the sun is, more or less directly overhead.
Oh, the wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Oh, I don't know where I'll be
tomorrow.
Well, actually, we do. We're going to be at the mall tomorrow.
The sky keeps turning.
Oh, wheel in the sky keeps on turning. Wheel in the sky keeps on... Oop.
You guys make great targets. Yeah! That's how you do teamwork. High five. I do admit, doing third-person shooting in Dead Rising, albeit it takes a little getting used to, is actually quite fun.
Mostly because we're effectively stapled the RE4 gunplay onto this, right?
Yeah, just like Leon in Resident Evil 4, Frank West has to stand perfectly still while he's aiming with the gun. One major difference, however, is that Frank doesn't have that characteristic gun sway that Leon had that made it so you didn't have, perfect accuracy every single time. Which, honestly, I mean, that's one thing that will make classic Resident Evil 4 really unique among third-person shooters, because there arrived an inflection point where characters were just expected to be able to just freely be able to walk around and aim their gun at the same time. They started doing that in Resident Evil 6, and that carried over into the following sequels for the game. The Dead Rising, in context, is employing a more familiar third-person shooter style by having the characters stand perfectly still so that they can aim down the sights. And yes, Frank will get a scope for first-person shooting if you're using a sniper rifle.
Okay.
It's I mean, I suppose that would be great use of his ability to hold a camera, because camera mode also is in the first-person style.
Right.
Come, my friends, the path is clear.
Or, as clear as we're gonna make it.
Because now that it's daytime, not only are the zombies not as strong, they're not moving as fast, there's also not as many of them. So, ideally, you want to time trips back to the security room around daylight hours so that you can safely escort survivors back. Because you and Shinji here are among the more capable survivors. They will hold weapons. Shinji will occasionally start bawling like a baby because he's scared, while his friend Yu is going to be the one to, keep a solid head on one's shoulders, for lack of a better word.
So what kind of humorous photos can we attempt to get in the food court, Mr. Cloud?
Well, I mean, we don't have any of those silly hats that we can put on the zombies. You can shove a hunk of meat in a zombie's face and then take a picture of him because he's got a freaking arm sticking out of his nose.
You can pick your friends, and you can pick your nose, but you should never take someone else's arm to pick your own nose.
Nah, it's very unhygienic.
Oh shit, that's right. I forgot about the convicts. Yeah, good luck with that, Shinji. Me and you are just gonna mosey on over this way.
Me and you.
Me and you. And you and me.
And you and me.
Whenever we did run away, it had to be that Shinji just
Away
got
from
left
Shinji
behind.
And the dudes who are flying a 4x4 dude. we're trying to go back to them at least. Ooh, baseball bats.
No, you stay over there. Me, go this way. You know, Shinji, you've been holding your own pretty good against these psychopaths. What's your secret, buddy?
He only got ran over once.
You got some kind of magic armor on of that Japanese nature that we Americans are just not quite up to speed on? Come on, how about some baseball? That's a good bridge between the cultures.
I mean, baseball in Japan is actually, more prevalent than, well, not more prevalent than it is in the United States because, baseball is a national pastime in both of these countries. But at the same point, I'm pretty sure that baseball has more cultural relevance in Japan than it does in America. Mostly because baseball is so boring in North America.
What are you, Gerda? Are you insinuating that some cultures are more open to boring activities than others?
No, but I think that that is definitely something that I'm insinuating on accident. But that's what happened. They got stuck on the rim again. Okay.
By a sheer stroke of good fortune, we actually have the convicts right where we want them. They can't move. So, it might break the game feel. It might make you feel like you're cheating. But when this happens, time to put a big old smile on, take a nice deep breath, and go get them, because this is your chance to take out the convicts once and for all.
Alright, so we're going to attempt to do a Italian sneak around.
That's right, Shinji. You. Oh shit, they're aiming at me now. Hey, stop it. Stop it, you. Stop it. Stupid.
And
Nah, 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 nah. You can't get away. Hey. I'm gonna beat you in your legs. Give me this fucking thing. How do you like it? Go fuck yourselves, guys.
Dead and dead. There.
All right, all the psychopaths are dead. The endless music has now stopped. Shinji, you have to be kidding me. I can't say you're drowning because the pool is too shallow.
And he went back in and is now stuck again.
How about fish out of water? Here, follow me. Don't go back in the pool. Now go see your friend you. He's waiting for you.
Us.
Us, 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 us. And them, 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 them.
Oh, we didn't take a picture of the executed psychopaths.
The lunatic is on the grass.
So, if you shift between loading zones, do the weapons that you give them actually get a full reload as well?
No. Except that if you give a survivor a bullet, if you give your survivor a gun, even if that gun has only one bullet left, it will still be treated as unlimited ammo. The game is sophisticated enough to remember how much health your weapons have and how many bullets are in the guns, and those characteristics will carry with the items themselves. If you leave an area while there are items...
what is the other scoop that we just lost? Because we've been tracking lovers.
Lovers. Oh man, I mean it's going to the same proverbial garbage bin as the other scoops. Unfortunately, we missed out on a lot of opportunities in this playthrough, but thankfully, killing the convicts in Leisure Park was not one of them. It was one of my proudest accomplishments. I actually got to take out those fucking guys because they already killed me like 4 or 5 times by this point.
Over there.
Out of the way, you. No, not you. Why must they crowd near the door?
Because they can't actually open the door.
No, I mean, it's not like we actually open the door either. I mean, we press the button, the screen goes black, and then we load the next file. That's how characters go through doors in this game. Nat, 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 nat.
There we go, 800
Charge!
zombies. Go through.
And in the next part, we're going to escort our 2 gunslinging friends to their final destination.
Yay.